Hi, I'm going to review the Next Time 75. There are no information about the manufacturer, literally not even the name. In the box you can find the keyboard, a brass plate and the power cable, obviously without the switch and the keycaps. The keyboard is a clone of the GMMK Pro. So, is a 75% silicon gasket mount, north-facing LED. I choose the milky white, but you can choose various colors. This kit costs 70 euros, and the only thing special of this is the knob, unfortunately not programmable. It has two functions, volume and LED brightness. The keycaps are the Japanese Root from Kprepublic, and the switch are the Gateron Yellow Pro. The first thing that I found difficult to do is replace the knob with the brass plate, and after the disassembly I understood that the only way is to desolder the knob. I choose the milky white because these have the most shine through. It has RGB per key LED, like the most keyboards today, and underglow. It has various effects, but I'm not going to describe all of them because it is simply boring. Enjoy the unicorn vomit. Now I'm going to disassemble the keyboard chassis. It's extremely easy because don't have any screws. It's held in place with plastic clips. These have a layer of really light foam on the bottom and the plate foam. The Type-C connector is on a daughterboard and easy to replace. Talking about the stabilizers, at first glance I thought they were fine because the plate tolerance is really good. They are lightly lubed and the stem is flat on the bottom. The hot swap socket was from Kale, and I've made some photo to the chips. The MCU is the VS11K28A, and the RGB controller is VS12L17A. Turning to the negatives. There is an imperfection close to the brass button on the underside of the chassis, but no big deal. Talking of stabilizer, at some point I noticed a scratchy surface, because the enter stub was like a Zilius. Halfway through, there was like a tactile bump, with a gateron yellow. You see the problem? Before I was talking that this is literally a non-name brand keyboard, and the only way to get the software to use the macro is to contact the seller. Because I don't trust this method in the long term, I've uploaded the software. The link is in the description. Now, because I don't like false claim, I've tested the keyboard on OSU. It's a rhythm game, and I have found that I can't stream even 180 BPM with this, and most likely is because the real polling rate is extremely low. I've registered some tests in slow motion, one where you see me bottoming out, while I have the LEDs set to reaction. Basically, when you press, the LED comes on. Without seeing the LED coming on, basically is a miss input. And another to measure more or less the latency of the input, and while my OSU pad make 1 millisecond, this keyboard can at best make 14 milliseconds. In the end, I have decided to mod lightly with filming the gateron Yellow Pro and making a spacer on the row with north-facing interference and looping the stubs. Stock versus modded sound basically the same, but I hope you enjoy. Bye.